From the misty peaks of Rwenzori Mountains to the golden plains of Kidepo Valley, one name echoes in the story of conservation across Uganda's national parks. Sam John Mwandha, Uganda's conservation encyclopedia, who rose through the ranks from Community Conservation Warden to Director of Conservation and eventually Uganda Wildlife Authority Executive Director in March 2018. Managing, restructuring, and restoring the ecosystem, wildlife resource protection, community conservation, tourism and business development activities, which eventually oversaw the growth in Uganda Wildlife Authority revenue generation from 86.82 billion shillings in the financial year 2017-2018 to 168.12 billion shillings in the last financial year.
Sam is a very easy person to describe. He's very jolly. He's also always laughing. He's very honest. He's I think he's a Christian.
This is a man who is always good, who can just be free to anybody.
The first thing I noticed about Sam was his infectious smile.
And so one of the things, how you know he's at home, is if he's laughing.
Even when he's annoyed, you will not know that he's annoyed.
So to tell you the truth, I don't know a Sam who is angry, because I've never seen Sam angry.
He is somebody who is guided by Christian values in whatever he does.
From the time I met him, he's a God-fearing person.
He's the person who introduced a fellowship in this institution. So every Monday we pray and have fellowship, and we fellowship, and we pray for the week, we pray for the institution, and stand in for the rest of the staff.
I've not found a great man like Sam who greatly balances power, authority, and family life. You look into his face, you never know with this little smile that he has opened up to you. But you needed to get closer to him like I did, to know that every other time you meet him, it's the same sound that you played.
He is a leader, and so he's able to communicate with people, not in a way that I am the leader, so I must be respected.
Since I started driving him, we've been together, has been my boss, has been my friend, has been my parent.
He has been a father to me. He has never given me any reason to make me stay in the office when I need help for my child.
He's approachable. He's not a person you not fear to go to consult with. And he's technical.
At the official level, Sam is very hardworking.
Even on a Sunday, you see his email and you say, oh, this husband of a reverend is still working.
He follows policies. He follows what is in the manual, the laws, but is always professional.
And Sam wants perfect work.
If you're giving him a letter, he will go even to the comma and the dot.
You know, Mr. Mwandha will read each and everything that you will not even think you would read.
He's a straightforward person. Yes, you know, when you work as a bodyguard, you really understand the person quite deeply.
When Mr. Mwandha says no, it is a no. And when he says a yes, it is a yes. So he really says what he means and he means what he says.
He's somebody who is very principled and loves results.
How do you measure the success of an executive director? There are so many parameters.
Some came at a time when the institution had a lot of stability. There was the intrigue, there was a lot of divisionism, and from my point of view, as he goes, he has brought all of us together.
Sam is a team player and a team builder.
He's accommodative with people who make genuine mistakes through learning, not intentional.
Mr. Sam Mwandha has the highest level of integrity that I have ever seen.
Worked with him since March 2018 when he joined as executive director. And in all those 7 years, I've not seen him pursue or instruct me to do anything that is not of good integrity.
There are some things in management that you can't fault Sam on. I don't think Sam will have diverted resources. I don't think he will have enriched himself. And I wish all EDs could learn from him.
And in an office where he's holding lots of monies, he has remained incorruptible.
And he's been very focused on delivering the conservation benefits to the people of Uganda, making sure that tourism flourishes. And for tourism to flourish, you would have to see wildlife in the national parks.
People will be talking about the welfare of the animals. People will be talking about the staff. People will be talking about the finances of UWA. And I think by the time Sam leaves, the budget of UWA has really, really increased. But I think he will walk with his head up. I will support him lift that head up. I think he did a good job.
After more than 3 decades of dedicated service and 7 transformative years at the helm of Uganda Wildlife Authority, Sam Mwandha bows out, leaving behind a legacy of clean leadership, farm authority, and a clear wildlife conservation environment for future generations.
Mr. Mwandha is the second executive director in UWA to retire peacefully, or the first Ugandan to complete a contract and be added extra years is Mr. Mwandha. Otherwise, the rest of the executive directors have been coming and going before they finish their term of office. So you can see the person we're talking about, person who is clear-headed.
And he's voluntarily handing over to a substantial ED. Somebody else would have tried to maneuver and, stay on. But he has said, my time is up. Thank you for the opportunity. Let me go.
I'm going to miss much, and I don't know whether that it can happen. I get another boss like this one. I really don't know. I'm just there. I'm going to miss him so much. Actually, when I heard that he's now going, up to now I'm not okay.